verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he giveth it to whoever he will and set it up over the faces of men.
That's plain, man. You know, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he give it to whosoever he will. He'll set it up the basis of men. And that includes the wicked. So the Most High is in control of whoever runs the earth. You know, that's a concept that, you know, these wacky-tacky Christians can't understand. Is that there's no such thing as free will. Alright? You know, Isaiah 45 and 7 talks about how the Most High creates good and evil. He controls the righteous and the wicked. You know, all for its due season.
Light in the darkness.
You know, and the reason why he set up Esau, Edom, and to rule in this kingdom is to, one, punish the Israelites for their iniquities, and then two, so he can have them overdo it, so that we can fulfill the prophecy of putting him into slavery and give him that double cup. All right.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 27:5. I have made the earth, the man and the beast, that are upon the ground.
Yes, sir.
By my great powers and by my outstretched arm, and have given it unto whom seemed meet. Unto me.
So you will have these nutcases or, you know, these bug outs, they'll come and say, why would the Lord do that? Because the Lord do what the hell he want to do. Go back to Daniel and get verse 4 and 35. You can't question what the Lord do. And a lot of you can't even get the judgment of the Lord. You can't even understand what's written in this book to play out on the earth. Because the Lord not dealing with everybody. This book, though it's published by the millions, it's not for everybody to pick up and read and get understanding from it. Matter of fact, it's for a lot of you to pick it up and become a stumbling block, to stumble over it, to become more ignorant than you already are. Go ahead.
Say it back to
Daniel 4 and 35.
It said Daniel 4 and 35. And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing.
Are reputed as nothing. Including, and you know what? That's including us. Because the Lord don't need us. He chose us.
Oh, thy worm, Jacob.
Yeah. So now we are his chosen, and he exalted us, but really we still nothing. You know, and especially in this condition.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you know how Jake think that, you know, they say God. They think God really dealing with them.
Yeah.
God ain't playing. That's why you gotta be there. You got your Yahweh shot.
Yeah.
Right? Because the Lord ain't dealing with us personally. No type of level like that. You gotta go through your Yahweh shot. Alright? Your Yahweh shot taking them to your house and putting them by a call. Just like the lawyer be to the judge. The lawyer be by a call. Alright, to the judge. It's the same thing out on earth.
Right, bro.
And it says, back to Daniel 4 and 35, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he do it according to his will in the order of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay in his hand or say unto him, what doesn't thou?
Yeah. So can nobody ask the Lord why he do what he do? Who are you to question the creator of heavens and earth? The brother just broke it down in Jeremiah. He made everything. And he made you for a purpose. Not for the will that you, not for the will and the purpose that you think you should have with your life, but for his purpose. And guess what? Whatever you're doing with your life, the Lord got you doing it. Hey, and even if you think that that's the best thing that the Lord got for you to do, most likely you're wrong.
Oh, that's right.
Because if you're not a prophet or man of the Lord, that's the best thing that you could be doing.
Hey, it's the best thing out on earth right now.
Because It say by our faith and our works shall we be saved. Now a lot of you Christians already got a ticket to salvation. I'm trying to figure out what scripture backs that up.
Oh yeah, I'm already saved.
Yeah, all you church-going Christians, you already saved. You believe in Jesus Christ. Let's go, Al.
I gotta go.
This Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my way, said Yahweh.
And you know why your thoughts are not his thoughts? Because you people don't read the Bible. A whole lot of you got one, you don't read it, and if you do read it, wisdom is the principal thing. With all thy getting, get understanding. Y'all not getting it. You know why you're not getting it? Because you're not coming to the waters to drink. You're drinking from the desert. America, ain't no water in these churches. The churches in America are synonymous with a cactus in the desert. Now, you might get a little bit of water out of there, but for the most part, your tongue gonna stay dry.
You get water out of there.
Yeah, you can get some water from a cactus. Once you get around all the goddamn thorns and shit, you can draw a little water out the cactus, you know.
Then what does that water do to you? It makes you hallucinate.
Hell shit, they gonna do nothing but throw that water back up.
They gonna give up trying to get to the
Trying
water.
to get to the water. Fuck this shit, I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know how Jake is, Jake ain't got no patience. Done, man. Done.
So you looking in all the wrong places for the truth, man. And everybody's so real until it's time for the truth to come out. And then tell me that lie to make me feel better. Tell me those things that I was taught growing up that made me so comfortable with living my life the way I've been living it. Because this, look, I'm gonna tell you something about the judgment of the Lord when he say his ways are not your ways. This Bible will destroy your mindset, man. And first of all, before you can get the judgment of the Lord, your mindset has to be destroyed. Everything that you've been taught has to be completely eradicated out your mind, man. And when you go into the word script, it means to cut. Every one of us standing up here just preaching this word, we have been cut. But guess what? The Lord cut us to build us up and chisel us, to mold us to his way. A lot of you get cut too hard. You ever take a sculptor, he might take a piece of a rock. If you get started chipping at it and it don't hold good, he have to throw it away and start like, no, I'm chipping, but too much of it falling apart. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with this word with a lot of you jakes, man. Go ahead, whoever had it ready, go ahead.
This Hebrews
You
4
should say something.
12.
You said when you finish, Yep, that's about the water,
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh Shah is quick and powerful.
It's really powerful, man.
And
That's something that these Christians don't know about, man. They can say this and that, but at the same time, they do the truth about the Bible, they'll be cut. You know, because the word is quick and powerful, man. Go ahead, Doc.
and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Right, because this, when you read the scriptures and tell people the truth according to the scriptures, this is something that they gonna think about for the rest of their life, man. They scar for life with this, man. Yeah. All right, you can heal from a knife being stabbed in the side or your arm. You can heal from that. But you can't heal from these scriptures, man. Yeah. All right, this gonna forever cut you, man.
Yeah, the only way you can get healed by these scriptures is if you can accept the scriptures.
If you can receive it, because it's not even up you to accept it.
Yeah.
You have to be able to receive it.
Yeah.
And that's up to your heart by your house shop.
Right, because it's only given to a certain amount
Because every
to receive.
hey, you can walk. One thing about it, you can call out people and be like, "Hey, you believe in the Bible?" Yeah. They accept it, but they can't receive it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just broke it down.
Yeah.
Basically broke down how I was explaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I hear you say that, you know, Lord said this, but at the same time, the understanding of it. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't have. People don't have the understanding of the other true scriptures.
Yep.
They say truth submit set you free. You know? And it also say you can't do nothing against the truth before.
That's right. That's right.
And it say, for the word of Yahweh Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Hey, the truth hurts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Sharper than the two-edged sword. The truth hurts, man. You start really telling somebody about themselves, the truth, oh yeah, they just crying. Yeah, why you had to tell me off like that? Why you had to do this? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to the scriptures, though. They ain't emotional. Flesh of the world. Get emotional. Yeah.
He said, piercing even to the divider of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, is a discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart.
Hey, scar for life. Yeah, like I watched it back in Jail Mess, California. They had a dude who came out there talking about skydiving. You know what I'm saying? He was calling him outside skydiving, right? The boy got cut so hard that
Skydiving.
Yeah, he called him skydiving. He got cut so hard, like 2 weeks later, what he was doing, he came out with his apocalypse. Like he was talking about the word coming so bad that he had to come back out and like, y'all was right. Because all I could think about is what the scriptures y'all brought out, and he had to do his research, and when he did a research, he found out that his brother was right. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the people do to you. Like, you be scarred for life, but you gotta read for yourself. You know?
This is 2 Corinthians 10, and I'll start at 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Yeah, because we fight with these scriptures.
Those,
you know?
And a stronghold is like, you know, like a military base, like their prime set point, you know?
Hey,
and
it's so crazy. So go ahead.
Like a stronghold is that image right there.
Yeah, the philosophy.
You know, that's one stronghold.
Yeah.
That's got our people on lock. We cast that down, man. That's discombobulated.
Yeah,
you know, verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Right. The wisdom of this world is foolish. And they're trying to put the wisdom of this world above the Bible, man. Above the Yahweh Shai word. Which is can't compare to this, man.
That's why I say that the word is a concern of thoughts.
Yeah.
The Most High, the Most High already know what you're thinking before you think it. And if he really want to tell you something, guess who he's going to use to tell it to you? The men of the Lord. That's why you'll have certain individuals, they'll come up here and they'll ask certain questions. Guess who put the spirit on them to ask those questions? The Lord. Because he already know what you was thinking. And when he got an answer for you, he will give it to you. Now, when you go back to Amos 9 and 8, it say what? The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful king. So the eyes of the Lord come in two forms. In the celestial and the terrestrial. The eyes on the earth and the eyes in the heavens. All right, we are the eyes of the Lord on the earth. Okay, we work with our brothers, the angels, in the celestial realm, all right, in the heavenly realm, the fourth dimension, all right, to bring forth the Lord's judgment. So that's why when you people come up, we got answers for you, all right, according to this book, man. It's the judgment of the Lord. And no matter what aspect of life it's about, man, you know, no matter what topic is on in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, we can give you the Lord's answer for it. Not ours, the Lord's.
Hey, you know how we so with the scriptures that we be arguing, like, you know, they have like a debate. We can debate using the scriptures. It's just fine that use the basketball term. You know, because going back, like Mike Jordan was the coldest person ever. Going back to the word Michael. You know, meaning like the age of Michael. You know, using what the name means. You know.
Yeah, which Michael in the Hebrew is Michaela.
The curve.
I forgot what it means.
So it just basically, you know what I'm saying, using the scriptures in all aspects of life.
Imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Right, but these other imagination that Esau pushing the New World Order. All right, and going back to Job, I think the 20th or 30th chapter, it speaks about when he think he fulfill his belly, then the Lord gonna bring a destruction upon him. You know? So Esau imagine, all right, that he gonna automatic bring in a new world order and he gonna succeed. Guess what? The Lord got something planned for you. All right, the new world order gonna fail, man.
That's right.
Like America falling right now. Right? You know, it was just for a point of time, man, that he set you up going back to Job 14:5, man. All right, he set the bound that you cannot pass, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
Right, being in captivity and being in bondage, man. All right, being what? Closed in. All right? So guess what? All the thoughts and all the philosophies that Esau he pushed in America, they gonna get shaved off, man. All right? The Lord gonna cease all that with thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
Start with his means first. All right, the hopefully elect, man, out here pushing his word, man, breaking down the stronghold, man. All right, open the eyes of the elect so they can see, you know.
Because it doesn't matter what thought it is, you know, any vain imagination, you know, whatever little philosophy they have, it's completely destroyed by this word. Oh, we're all one. All right, well, we'll go into how the Most High only deals with Israel. Oh, well, what about Muhammad? Well, we can go into the prophecies and histories of the Bible to prove that this actually happened, that this is the true accountants of what actually happened. You know, we can use prophecies that have previously happened and that haven't happened yet to show what's going on in the world and showing that it will come to pass. If you can't get it, then it's not for you.
Not for you, can't.
And we can get that in the scriptures too. Because if you want to go on, everybody can be saved. No. So I mean, this word, you know, disannuals every single, you know, private interpretation, man.
Yeah. It's the 1 John 2:20. You know, unction from all, you know, from the Holy One, all things.
Go ahead with that Psalms,
It's Psalms 2:1. It said, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine the vain things?
Right. So going back to the Corinthians 10:5, casting down the imaginations, all right, of every thing that exalted itself against the Most High. All right. So you got, like a brother was talking about Muhammad, right? All those religions come out of the Roman Catholic Church, man. Those are imaginations that people sought after to basically put strongholds. Because once you have a person's mind going back to resources, you have a source of power. Once you train a dog, right? You don't have to keep telling him the same thing. He automatically know. You know what time he gonna eat. You know what time he gonna go for his walk. You don't have to keep beating because you start off with a dog, get you some newspaper, you eat shit in the wrong place. You take him to where you hope him like
Put a nose in it.
So these different religions, all right, they'll set up, which that word religion means to bind back, man. You go back to religio, means to restrain, you know, stronghold. And that's what's on our people, which, like I say, everything is 2 and 2. Because we always say we don't have religion, but yeah, we do. Because we are held back from wickedness. You see, through the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, we don't turn to sin, you know? We turn away, turn back to him. And guess what keeps us away from sin? Fear. That's the beginning of wisdom, fearing the Lord. Because when you're on a job, right, if your boss say, if you late 3 times, I'ma fire you. You're gonna fear being late 3 times because you need your job. A lot of you people don't do certain things. A lot of you do. Some of you fear the law. Some of you don't.